Hello class, good morning. So today let's proceed with health and our topic is puberty related health problems. So as you grow old, you will experience problems physically, mentally, emotionally, and so on. So, what are the related issues or health related issues on puberty and their preventive measures? So, first is one of the issues during um, puberty stage is mood swing. So when you say mood swing, is the quick change of emotions that teenagers usually feel during puberty, experience a sudden happiness, then become lonely a few moments later. So it means that um, you easily get you're emotional and sometimes you're very happy, you want to be alone, you want to be with your friends. There is a quick change of emotion, and that is one of the issues during puberty stage. But you have to accept it and you have to cope up with it. And the moodiness among girls is due to the changes in the level of female reproductive hormone called estrogen. So that's the reason. While for boys, the mood swings are caused by the changes the level of their male reproductive hormones, which is the testosterone. I will repeat, for girls, the change in level of the estrogen, and for boys the change of level of testosterone. So there are some positive ways to cope up with your mood swings, such as indulging in sports, dancing, arts, and other hobbies. In short, um you will find activities that will divert your attention, okay, that will keep you busy, because if you're doing nothing, there is more tendency for you to be lonely, for you to change your mood. So again, sports and other activities is a good help for you to cope up with mood swings. Next is body odor. So cleanliness is very important for females, most especially during menstrual periods. So the hormonal changes they undergo may cause their skin and hair to become oily and their body to perspire more. So they have to be hygienic. It is important to change the sanitary pads every few hours before the pads overflow, and feminine hygiene wash, deodorants, and perfumes are not necessary. In fact, teeth may be harmful because they may cover up a sign of infection. If normal body odors are not eliminated through regular washing and proper hygiene, it is important to seek medical attention. So, in puberty stage, you will perspire more, you will sweat more. So the tendency, if you will sweat more, it can cause body odor. So for you to solve that problem, you must be clean to yourself, okay? Take a bath regularly. Next is dental and oral health problems. So, good oral hygiene is important to maintain the good health of teeth and gums. Healthy teeth and gums will help teens look good and smile confidently, in addition to its primary function of chewing the food. So, if your teeth is good to see, Of course, when you smile, you can confidently smile. So, dental problems such as tooth decay, bad breath, and gingivitis or swelling of the gums are very common among teenage. Plaque is a sticky colorless film of bacteria that covers the surface of the teeth. The bacteria rapidly grow and multiply, producing an acid that eats away the first layer of the tooth called enamel. So this would be the start of having, hole in your teeth if the enamel will get destroyed. So here are some common dental and oral problems that you may encounter. First is tooth decay. So it occurs when the teeth are often exposed to foods such as starch, candies, milk, and sugar. So if the cavity is not treated by a dentist at an early stage, it will spread to the pulp and root of the teeth until it becomes larger and deeper. So, and it will cause bad breath as well. Bad breath or halitosis. This is caused by the tooth decay or gum disease. So, to prevent temporary relief of bad breath, it is recommended to gargle with mouthwash or brushing after brushing. So the third one is gingivitis or is the inflammation of the gums, and it begins to irritate the gums, causing them to become red and swollen and to bleed easily, especially during toothbrushing or dental examinations. So the fourth one is pimples and acne. So pimples or acne develop when the sebaceous gland or oil gland produces too much oil, and it happens during puberty stage. So this makes the skin pores become clogged. Bacteria can then trap inside the skin pores, causing the skin to swell and become reddish until pimples break out. Acne and pimples are very common among teens and are considered a normal part of puberty. When the body starts to mature and develop, the sebaceous or the oil gland is activated. So if if you will experience having pimples, that is normal part of puberty. Health tips in preventing acne and pimples. First is keep your face clean. So wash your face regularly. Next is keep your hands out of your face. Do not touch your face because using your hands without washing, because your hands holds a lot of things that has bacteria or germs, and if you will okay, hold your face with these dirty hands, and you know what will gonna happen. So avoid using too much oils, pomades, or gels on your hair. So because these products, okay, can trap all the dirts. Next is do not expose your skin to sun rays. So the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun can increase redness and inflammation of the skin. There are skin types which are too sensitive to sunlight. Stay away from the sun from 9 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. If staying the sun during the day cannot be avoided, then use or wear protective clothing or head covering. So that's it. And one problem or the fifth problem is poor posture. So, posture is the position in which person carries himself or herself while standing. So, you can see that on the photos, walking, sitting, and lying, you should also have posture. So, because of many teens experience problems with poor posture when they feel conscious of their height, and as pupils reach puberty age due to the sedentary activities like chatting on one's cell phone, using computer, playing on mobile for long periods of time, carrying backpacks, and this will cause and this will gonna cause bad posture. So children tend to slant with their back and shoulders leaning against the chair while they are waiting. So even that you use your cell phone, you use the computer, you are standing, you should maintain good posture. So in your book, there is a detailed ways to have good posture on page 305. We have here the sitting position, standing position, carrying objects, and sleeping. It will gonna tell you everything on how to maintain good posture. That is on page 305. Don't forget to read.